Wendy Shay's song Too Late went viral has received a life-changing reward from the music star herself. Now, Tracy, a pupil of Ridwana Comprehensive School in Ashaman, captured hearts online when a 30-second video of her passionately singing and dancing to the hit song surfaced on April 3rd. Now, while many praised her enthusiasm and talent, some critics questioned her attire and expressions, deeming them inappropriate for a child. Wendy, who had previously performed at the same school during the All Ashaman Schools Festival, returned to honor Tracy, and in a heartwarming video shared on his social media pages, Wendy is seen addressing students and staff at the school, and Wendy then announced a full educational scholarship for Tracy, covering her education from class 5 all the way to university level. And as part of her visit, Wendy also presented Tracy with an undisclosed sum of money, assorted drinks, and other gift items. And on the line, we're trying to get through to Wendy Shay on this. I don't know whether I have seen or heard something of this sort, but probably Wendy will be the first person I've seen do something beautiful like this. I mean, yes, I think I've seen Dope Nation, but this one, there's full scholarship from class 5 all the way to university, and also gave some money. I also saw the videos and I saw people comment her. I saw the likes of Kwame Dazi and others comment her for all of that. And I just think that it is beautiful. Good morning, Adam. How are you doing?
Good morning, I'm tired,
You're tired.
Last night.
Yes, last night we both decided not to sleep early.
That's the thing. I'd Olive the Boys EP, Out of the Blue EP, which was held at a side beach
or sea beach.
Yeah, side beach at La Boma. I mean, it was a wonderful album, your EP.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to the kind of sound, I think that I clearly, from the sound, I can see the vision or the future. I mean, it's really,
the guy is really
solid.
ready. Well, let's just hold on to Olive the Boys EP and get on the phone with Wendy Shay. When we come back, we'll actually have a conversation on that. Good morning, Wendy.
Hi, Doreen.
How you doing?
I'm fine. We finally get to speak again.
You
right?
see, I'm so sorry I had to wake you up this early. I know you people, you are not morning people, but I'm sorry I had to wake you up because this was some good news and I just needed to speak to you on it.
It's all right.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you so much, girl. Now, I mean, I saw the video on your socials and I was like, Wendy has done it again. But first off, let me find out from you. What was your initial reaction when you saw Tracy's viral video? And what drew you to her story?
Okay, so during my performance, I saw her dancing passionately in front of the stage. Yeah, so I called her. So for those who don't know the story, I went to perform about a week ago in her school, and whilst I was performing, I saw her dance so passionately. So I called her on stage with me, and right there, I fell in love with her energy, But at that time, I had no idea that a video was taken earlier until I saw the video go viral, and I was shocked. And I was actually really sad to see the negative things people said and how they were bashing her about whatever, because across the world, children are given the free will to, enjoy whatever they're doing. And I'm actually even a product of that. I mean, let me chip this in. I am a product of given a free will to explore my talent. I mean, my mom always helped me pursue my singing career. That's how I landed in the music school. So I was really, really, really sad to see the negative comments. So I knew I had to do something to encourage her and, boost her confidence. Do you understand?
And I do. Wow. And that was beautiful. When you mentioned your mom, I actually met your mom at Empress Gifty's mom funeral when I went there, and I was like, hey, mommy, in the office. Ain't I went to the office. Wow. Wow.
So let me just chip in. So fast forward, I realized that the song she was dancing to, that is Too Late. I released that song about 3 months ago. And the way the video caught attention, it it has actually shed light and brought so much attention onto my song. And it's charting, let me tell you right now, it's charting in over 50 countries within these days. Like,
Wow.
it's actually really mind blowing. So I was really overwhelmed, and I was just so grateful to God for whatever that is happening, and for the little girl. Like, she's such a blessing to me right now.
Wow. And it was a scholarship from class 5 all the way to university.
Yes, of course. You know, I'm someone who believes in education, and I actually thought the best gift I could give Tracy is to encourage and empower her in her education. You know, I feel like no matter what you do, if you want to be an entertainer, whether it's a musician, footballer, you should still go, seek education. You should still have education to be able to even comprehend and understand your contracts and interactions. I mean, look, we are speaking right now because I know, how to go about and speak English. I have a skill. And so I mean, like I mentioned, sponsoring her from class 5 to uni was really the way to go. I couldn't have thought of any better thing to do for Tracy than to help her in education.
And this is so beautiful. I must really commend you for that. So is it going to be a one-time gesture or an ongoing commitment?
So if I got you right, you mean, is this going to be something I'll be doing for other people too?
Exactly.
Of course. I mean, the brand Wendy Shay, and I have an NGO. The Shay Foundation is actually known for philanthropic works as these, So definitely, we will continue to help the less privileged in the little way we can. So I'll urge everyone who's listening to me right now that if you want to support, kindly reach us out. You can kindly reach out. You can find us on all social media platforms. And Doreen, I want to use this opportunity to, thank Hisense for the TV they gave me to give Tracy and her parents, and also Piva Beverages. I'm the new brand ambassador for Hisense. And also the brand ambassador for Piva Beverages. So they really did a good job on that. They were so happy. Mm-hmm.
We are equally happy because, as I said, this usually doesn't happen too often. So if it's happened today, we are so happy. I saw the video and I was like, yeah, this is it. This is what we are looking forward to seeing on every platform. It will go a long way to encourage this young girl and even other young girls as well to do a lot more for themselves. So with this, the Shay Foundation, I also wanted to find out with this, are there any other works you are doing or you're planning on doing as well?
Of course. We have a lot of things we are wanting to do. But let me mention some of the big things that we want to do. Like, we want to actually build health infrastructures and orphanages. And these are the big things that are in the pipeline that we want to do in the future. I actually don't put a lot of things my foundation does out there, but we really do a lot of things.
Yeah, I think I see it as well. You're not one who says much about it, but I think that the ones that I've seen so far, I can really relate, and I commend you for that as well. With Tracy's family, how did they react to this?
It was so emotional, trust me. If you saw the video I posted like 2 days ago, we were all tearing up. It was so emotional. I normally I don't cry, Doreen, because I'm a gangster,
Gangster, we gangster.
but this girl and her mom literally brought me to tears, and I was like, "Whoa, okay." It was so emotional, because it's such a beautiful thing to witness and see how everything just came about. They were so appreciative. They were so grateful, and I'm also really grateful that they gave me the chance to say thank you to the little angel. They gave me the chance to show her gratitude, and that is what I really wanted to do. So it was an amazing encounter.
Wow. And Tracy is such a beautiful girl as well. Looking at her, she's so pretty. And I know that she has a lot more ahead of her. We can only wish her all the best. And may God bless you, Wendy. God bless you so much on this. I know that, and I love the bit when you said earlier that even though it came with some negative, criticisms and all that, the focus was to make sure that Tracy was in a good place. And look at it. I hope that those who were criticizing you will come back and say we are sorry. But Ghana did. It will be hard.
If you know me, I'm somebody, I really don't look at critics. Like, I don't listen to them and that's what they do. That's their job. Let them just talk whilst I do what the Lord has assigned me to do, I don't watch them. I don't listen to them. God always finds a way to shut the mouth of accusers. So let's just leave them. Let them talk.
Sure. Thank you so much, Wendy. All the best. And please, let's try as much. And right now, dear, I'm going to follow you so close. When you jump now, jump. When you leap, I'll leap, because if you will not come and tell them, I'll come and tell them. You see, this one there we've seen, but the other ones you have done, there's a lot of projects you've done, but I know that you're not one who wants to let the world just know about it. But you see, one can remember Becca.
Tracy, it came out publicly because of how viral the song actually went.
Yeah.
The reason why I decided to also come out public to honor her and actually also honor God, But like you said, I think so maybe if I am led to let it go out public, because when it's about giving, it's very sensitive.
Yeah, I get it.
So. I mean, let's just see. I mean, about 2 months ago, when I went to Kanta, and it was something that also had to go public. I went to Kantamanto.
Yes, I remember that too.
Exactly, to help those whose stuff got burnt. And I mean, that was also something that had to go public. So I think Shea Foundation do have their moments. We do have our moments. But like you said, let's just see what God has in store for us.
Very important. Me pet dance na maba besra wo fie. Menstro, me ba besra wo. See the me hu de me ba ye be bon komo. Ebia you never know, ebia this time we nyuma na ma rap what so wo sa. Wendy, thank you so much, and all the best in all you do. God continue to bless you as always, dear. Thank you. All right. So there you go. That was the beautiful Wendy Shay. And I'm sure you all have heard the song. It's too late. Yeah. We're just playing it. That song is a beautiful song. So for Tracy to dance to that song that went viral, this is what Wendy Shay has done for her. So if you haven't heard it, I'm telling you today, a full scholarship from class 5 all the way to university for Tracy, and it looks like Wendy is not stopping anytime soon. As and when anything comes up and she feels she can help, she will definitely make it happen. And just like before we went on that conversation with Wendy, I was on a conversation with Edem. Let me just find out from Edem when he saw the video of Wendy and Tracy as well in Tracy's school and all that. How did you feel about it?
For me, I felt really good about it because some do not follow up. I mean, and coming from PR point of view, I was so happy because, I mean, I know of corporate social responsibility, CSR, and, I mean, the theory behind this, the kind of benefit it brings to a brand. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, the team really paid attention because it's different seeing it, and it's also different taking action and the kind of action you take, because the action is what knocks off people, and I felt that it was good. I mean, through that, I as a brand ambassador, I saw some covert advertising into there where we call that placements, you know, where she also used part of her brand, the brand she's, championing as an ambassador, to also make it part of the donation. And that is a very smart way of covert advertising. And I'm sure the companies will be happy. Because, CSRs or issues like this has a way of getting positive or what we call earned media, where you don't have to pay for it.
Right.
And because of the earned media which is attached to it, I mean, it can go very far, and you earn free highlights. And this morning, she has done that.
Yeah.
And if, I mean, the brands are listening, they will be proud of her. So it was a very smart way, because clearly, I mean, she has been constantly doing this. She goes to hospitals, she goes to, I mean, different places. I mean, anytime people are in need, you'll see Wendy Shay in the picture. I mean, gradually, she's building a certain reputation in that area. And through that, what we call brand enhancement or reputation, enhancement. And the more you enhance your reputation, the more you enhance it, you become top of mind. So it is very crucial. It is why every multinational company, every company which is worth its salt, that has stood the test of time, takes serious CSR, and it's evidence. I mean, if you look at, today, the companies doing well on the stock market, among others, who are making in profits, and you check, you'll see that they don't play with their CSR. And in our corporate, even telco space, you know of a telco which doesn't, joke with CSR.
Yeah.
And we know their performance.
Right.
It's very crucial. So I will, hit her on the path to say, keep it up, because, clearly it's also going to, bring her more new lovers.
Yeah.
You understand? And what the beauty is that it's rekindle the base of the people you already have, and it's also bring in new addition.
Yeah.
That's reinforcement, and also, gives you more other people to come in. And in what we call managing brands over time, they are very essential.
Yeah.
The ability to energize the base, reinforce it, like energize the base, and bring in new. We have 4 stages, and these are one of the 2 stages, which is very crucial. You really energize those who are already there, then you bring in more people, and this is one of them. And if you even move away from that to psychology, there is the aspect of positive reinforcement, where somebody has done something good and you are rewarding the person for that. And this can go a long way to change the career of the girl, change their life, because a parent, maybe even singing, a family member will see this, it will be one thing, but the outcome, which is a reward, can change the dynamism in their home.
Yeah.
And anytime the young girl is singing and others, they will leave her. And that may allow her real calling come out, because it takes somebody who is naturally passionate about it at that young age, who is not too intentional to do that. So it is inborn in her, and it was expressed naturally. So, this is something which can lead to nurturing of that beauty in her, for it to blossom. And not only her, it can also have a very positive repercussion on other people, that others in there who have this talent of singing.
Yeah.
And when they see this, it will energize them the more. So, it even goes beyond the school, because it went viral. And it's in a video and it's running around other young children. So, the repercussion of this gesture goes endless.
Yeah.
And I will commend her on the part of the educational support. It's very good.
Yeah.
And if you even move it from the realms of the school and the children, it comes to the colleagues and some people who wield influence in society and who have the capacity. This also becomes a form of motivation to the Dorina Views, to the Mr. Hagles, to the DJ Bredashes that, okay, let's take a cue from this. So it means there will be a lot more people coming in to positively impact the society. So, I mean, if you look at it from all angles, it's very positive, and I really, really commend her and the team. And when it comes to the negative comments,
that one did.
Then will come. Because there are some people who are sadists.
Yes, they just sit there, that's all they do.
They are not happy themselves. So, anytime they see you happy,
it's like...
It even makes them sad the more. And they want to also, through their action, make you sad so that you'll be in the same zone with them. I mean, people day house right now, they day offices, they are not happy.
They are sad.
They are sad, saddest. And they find it hard to see that, me a day I'm sad and you are laughing. How? you for be sad like me. And I mean, they go to the extent of doing some of these things, and I mean, it shouldn't deter people. I mean, Wendy Shay, this is her brand. I mean, and she doesn't need to hide it
at all,
to conceal it, because this is what they've been singing and they love the song. I mean, I'm not sure she went there naked.
No, she
You understand?
didn't.
And that's the brand Wendy Shay. And she's presenting the brand. And certainly the cameras are there to capture. So she
beautiful.
went there in her brand. And people have issues with that. Charlie, moral way committee, whom will have minimum being a problem. Was having me banana VIP. Moral committee for no.
I know, right?
VIP ho. I guess I had best shocking.
Oh, but this is really beautiful. God bless her, as I said, and I know she has a lot more ahead to do for a lot more people. So as and when we're here, we definitely always reach out to her and her team to speak to her on it. So prior to Wendy Shay, we were speaking of Olive the Boy, and as I said yesterday, the likes of Kwabena, you know, Kwabena is equally 20 years in the game, and as part of activities, he had his Valentine's Day concert, which was so big, it was massive, it was beautifully organized, and now I think after that he went to Norway for a concert, for a show as well. He's back in Ghana. There. I saw Ashes as well. He's back in Ghana, and Kwabena has a lineup of events ahead of the 20 years anniversary, including an album. And yesterday, when we were all listening to Olive the Boy, Kwabena actually did mention that his album is also set. He's going to release it, and that's a kokonsa kakra. Olive the Boy is on the album as well. So I'm looking forward to it, because I know what Kwabena is capable of doing. And if you've watched Kwabena's brand, as a fake crana, nyama started. It's like Kwabena is in his own level. Kwabena is an amazing artist, and
this like he's gone through the product life cycle. Where you are introduced into the markets, there is a growth state, you get to the peak, then there is a decline. And when the decline, then there is a recycling or enforcement or rebranding or something of the sort. So it's like he's gone through to the end of the cycle, and he's coming back, and that's really beautiful.
That is so beautiful. So I look forward to it, coupled with the concerts and other events that is going to come up with the 20th anniversary. Kudos to Kwabena, and kudos to Olive the Boy and the team. The songs, you have a list of them.
Out of the Blue EP, and he has a combo. Olive the Boy featuring Viola.
Okay.
And there is Tattoo, Olive the Boy, that's him alone. And there is Survivor, Olive the Boy featuring Ken Modi. I hope I got it right. Then there is is it Fool or Fool? Fuul. Hey, I'm on Fool. A fool. I
think it's
a
fool.
There's Olive the Boy and Mayokun from Nigeria.
Right, that's a beautiful song.
I mean, this is the part where I think DJ Bredash will really like this song. He calls it Bend. And this is where, during his interview, he said that a lot of the youth are bending and he wants to go raw. So this is Ben, and I'm sure DJ Bredash and Mr. Hagler
would like to bend.
Mr. Hagler doesn't like a lot of bending because of, his stance or his position in church.
Yeah.
So he doesn't bend. But Debbie Sway will love it. Bend. Let's bend,
I think people should actually go
Yeah,
check out the EP.
And do you know who is on bend?
Who? Sack.
Guess.
Ken
And
Sack.
if Sack is on bend,
Just you can imagine.
Just
But
imagine
that
the
song
lyrics.
is powerful.
Oh,
You
yeah,
all
yeah,
should go
yeah,
check it out.
yeah.
Go stream the EP
then
and then have a feel of it.
design with Olive the Boy,
Yeah.
Olive the Boy and Sounds, then One Baby, Olive the Boy, then there was the Trees, also Olive the Boy. And I mean, the sound was amazing.
Massive,
It was
massive.
amazing. A big ups
Good
to the
job,
team.
talented, yeah.
Dempsey and all the guys. I mean, Vampire, they are doing amazing for the boy. And I mean, they should keep it up. They should keep it up.
Right. So we move on to Davido, who has been on an interview spree. Man says that they are everywhere in your faces, Davido, on why Nigerian artists outshine Ghanaian acts. And I think the headline says it all. He has attributed the global dominance of Nigerian musicians over their equally talented Ghanaian counterparts to the relentless drive of Nigerians. Now, speaking on the Breakfast Club on April 8, Davido responded to the host's question about why Ghana lack artists, or artists lack the same international reach as Nigerians or South Africa. And while acknowledging Ghana's wealth of talent, Charlemagne actually noted that its musicians have not achieved the same level of global prominence. Adam, this matter there, I think it's been a question we've asked over the years, and sometimes it's come with a lot of comments. But I mean, hearing what Davido said, I don't know whether you kind of agree with him or you think there's more to it.
In this one, and it's not a today problem. And I think that, like Davido said in the story, that that's who they are. They are assertive and very. I always say this, that yes, the Nigerian have certain inborn traits, and I think it's positive. We can learn. I have an example of this. Now, I went to South Africa with a group of Nigerian journalists. As soon as we got to the hotel, the front desk, I took my key. I was sitting waiting for them to finish for us to go to our rooms. These people went to the front desk and where's your manager? Say, a manager. I said, we want to see your manager. And said, do you have an appointment? I said, no. But we want to see him. It's very, very important. Then they mentioned their name. I'm this. I'm the editor of this. I publish this in Nigeria is a very big market. A lot of people come to South Africa to do business, so we can publish a lot of things about him in Nigeria. See, they went to see the manager. And they got a professional treatment.
Wow.
And that is the kind of attitude they have. They want to go get it where it day. And Tick has told me this before, that at the time he was moving from countries to countries, other African countries, Nigeria among others, he was hearing songs of other Ghanaian artists then in those countries, especially when he goes to pub, Gambia, among other things. Now he comes back home to tell them that, Charlie, your songs are here. I spoke to the DJs, did a lot of research, and it's like we can make concerts or do programs there. So let's go. You know the mentality that Oriomko Bedium Huska. And always we sit on it. Who told us our song crosses over? That's a big lie, because if you stand behind if every artist manager, if you look at your analytics from your Facebook, from your YouTube, you see that our songs cross over. But mostly where we lack is the individuals behind the song move. A critical example, Wendy Shay's that song which blew in the southern part of Africa.
Which one is that?
DJ Bredash. Oh, that was
Bredash.
Wendy Shay had a song.
He said there's a song of Wendy Shay that
which
blew in
the southern part of Africa. They were doing videos from I mean, all parts of South Africa.
Wow.
And I was expecting to see them there.
Yeah.
I think there was one time I was really expecting to see them in South Africa, and I think I met Bullet. I told him, and he was also planning. I don't know whether she went or something like that.
Yeah.
So Wendy Shay was in Ghana, but that song
was
everywhere
was doing
in South Africa. So it tells you that our songs do crossover. But what the Nigerians do well, even for them, if it has not crossed, they come. And the other time, one of their music executives, he's your friend, right? He's based in UK.
Shopsy.
No, the other man, Sakura man.
Yeah, Adisope.
No, he was saying that Accra or Ghana is like a cosmopolitan area, and they see that we accept like every diverse culture.
Yeah.
So mostly it's seen as a target because we are not tribalistic. We are not. Concerned.
Oh, Survivor.
It was all over the place in the southern parts of Africa. So they see us as a target. Like, if they get here, it can, trickle down to other parts. So there is that intentionality to add the Ghana markets, and based on that, push. So we need the individuals need to move. And I'm happy that we are seeing a couple of it, in this time.
Yeah.
And I'm really hopeful that in the next 3-5 years, we'll be able to make that big breaking through, because our artists have now become very intentional. In those days, if internet were to be around, and I'm sure Tick and other people would have, because without that virality in terms of the internet, they were able to make a lot of statements in other countries.
Yeah.
So this is opportunity for us to ensure that we announce our presence in some of these quarters. Because geographically, you need, if your brand looks beyond Ghana, there should be that geographical plans to be able to follow up your song and move into other markets. So it's an advice.
Yeah.
And this one, it be something you for take the positive. No credit no wakano.
And once he said it, that's it.
I at times I lose count of the number of times he comes to Ghana.
Yeah, that guy.
Within a year. You understand?
True.
Not
in airport. It's all over the place.
Yeah. Then so Oba, look at the things he does with the bloggers and other people. He announces his presence in our online markets.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
So,
even if he's not performing, once he shows up,
you go see the video enter the country.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's be very intentional. Let's keep going. Let's keep connecting with the industry people. And I'm happy. That's why I was really happy to see Tick. Now is a time to do that again. He has started the Ghana Independence Party in Nigeria. And this year he started in Lagos. And he went with Nero X, Firstborn, and a couple of other artists. So we need to be intentional. And that is one of the reasons he's organizing that. And it's going to be annual. And interesting, when he got to Nigeria, he went to Ghana's High Commission there to meet them. This is how we need to be intentional. And at the place they did the program, you could see videos of Ghana's music, among other things. And I saw the Ghanaian community amongst Nigerian community mix up and have a good time. So I want to see that intentionality. All artists should come on board. Hold hands. We should be able to hold hands
and work together.
So in subsequent one, I want to see a lot of artists, engaging a lot of them more, and a lot of them more coming on board to take our music to them. That is the only way we'll be able to break the market, not only music-wise, performance-wise, influencer deal-wise, and so many things.
Right.
So it's a good call.
It's a good call, and big up to the video for that. Let me just read these messages quickly so we can wrap up. It says, good morning.
This is Hits.